I want to show you guys what it looks like when you start putting it together. I'll be honest with you. I got started after a 2-minute conversation. When my best friend gave me a call and he shared with me what the experts did for him, I said, I'm in. How do we get paid? Now, he's a 4-star executive director with this company, and that's all fine and good. But more importantly, one of my best friends on the planet, we've literally raised kids together. And Richard, can you do us a favor and share with everybody probably what I believe is one of the best testimonies we have in the business? You're on mute, sir. Your mic's not connected. Hold that pose. So get you. I'll bring you as soon as your mic is connected. Now watch this. He shared his testimony. I got so excited that before I even, oh, there he is. Share it.
Man, listen. Now this is a fun thing. Like if anybody out there has people that are in their lives that they just enjoy being around and would love making money with, it's been amazing watching Sean Hill's journey. So before I say anything about myself, my story, my testimony, I'll give it up. But 5-star executive director, one of the top producers in this country, and he went from teaching high schoolers math to teaching grown folks money math, living his best life, and I knew it would happen. So I know we can't hear you in StreamYard, but put the fire in the chat. He is killing this conversation. So for me, simple process. I took advantage of the entire makeover because I was honest enough to admit that I needed some help. The things they taught me weren't serving me. So with the instant pay raise, it got me a $636 pay raise from my job, the next paycheck. That's $1,272 a month that I was overpaying in taxes that the experts helped me get back. Then they showed me how to take that margin and put it into the debt elimination system. And Sean, we were able to knock out $52,000 in credit card debt in a year. So that now the cash is coming back into the house. It's $1,200 that we got back from the government, another $2,200 or so from the credit cards. And then they showed us how to pay off the mortgage on our first rental house. Get this, 12 years early. So that now we own that property free and clear. And then they messed around and just they said they negotiated bills. I sent them all of them. They saved me $1,500 for the year on cell phone, internet, pest control, and security. Do you know that just that little part right there pays for the membership? And then they got my credit score to the best shape it's been in my life. I went from the low to mid 700s to an 810 and then an 834. Now, what does that mean? Not only is it a good credit score, it let me get access to money with a different pressure. Meaning I was able to refinance the mortgage on this house from 5.75 down to 3, made my payment lower, and saved me about $150,000 over the life of the loan, and refinanced the second rental property. Again, from 5.75 down to 3, saving it up. We're close to $6,000 in positive cash flow that just getting our money back in our house was saving us. And I got excited. I started telling people my story, and they started paying me every day. Right now, Nikki and I are blessed to be in a place where, because of this business that we've added on part-time, we are right at $3,000 to $4,000 a month, about to break into $5,000 a month part-time on a business that only has an overhead of $150. Like as an investor, as somebody that bought a house and has that free and clear, this business actually does 5 times the income of a paid off rental property. And then we were able to take some of that extra cash flow, become our own bank, experience what it's like to watch money grow while you're sitting, and land in the path of growth. So that now we have some real estate that doesn't have any toilets or tenants attached. Man, listen, wherever you are in the spectrum, if you need to get yourself together, if you think you've got a good plan, I thought I had a good plan. They just made it way better and it's getting gooder. I learned that word from you. Turn it back over, young man.
Thank you so much for that. And so I got so excited about that story that before 24 hours was over, I called one of my best friends in life, she said, all right, what we doing? And immediately started uploading her stuff. Hey, Yabby, can you tell everybody what happened for you?
Absolutely. Can you all hear me okay?
I can.
Awesome. Awesome. First and foremost, thank you. That is my 30+ year best friend, best phone call ever in life. First and foremost, thank you. I am a teacher. I got to go back to work, even though this guy got to retire in 86 days. Jealous, but I'm getting there.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You coming.
But with that, I was able to get a pay raise of $739 per month. Super excited about that. Also, my credit has gone up over 60 points, which allowed me to refinance my home. I went from a 6.2% to a 3.2%. I had a 37-year modified mortgage. Don't ever do that. Took that down to 15. I saved myself over $130,000 in interest. I was also able to pay off this beautiful baby monster that is in my garage because of the pay increase and my credit score going up. Excited about that. Also, debt elimination has taken that 15 years to 13 years and 2 months. So I'm saving on that end as well, and also saving $70 a month off of my cable bundle. And because my bestie told me to share it with some people, I have created a residual annual asset of $7,200 so far. I think that's it.
Wow, I think that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And so I tell you, we knew we had our hands on something, but I tell you what really solidified it for me. When I called this next guy, and see, he was so focused on getting to the other side of money as it was, I knew that if he saw this, I was taking off and running straight to the top with it, because he's like a big brother in my life, and especially when we start talking about cooperative economics and finances. So, Dr. Turnquist, can you share with everybody what these guys have done for you?
Yeah, listen. So I gotta appreciate, my lineage, because thanks to Richard, who's talked to Sean, and then Sean called me, and I was in that same position that Richard was in before this company was here. I thought I did everything I was supposed to do. Had the 2.5 kids, 3 to be exact. had the privacy fence, pool, dog, all that kind of stuff. And when COVID hit, we were shook, because we had real estate. The government said my tenants didn't have to pay their mortgage. Pay their rent. And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. And we started trying to figure out what did we do wrong, because we followed the plan we were told to follow. In come these experts. Sean, not only did they take me from paying about $8,000 a year in taxes to getting a return for the first time in years, but they also put between my 512 and my wife's about 6.25, put over $1,100 per month back into our household. That's a $20,000 jump from paying to getting it back. Yes. And then we did we work with the taxes also to get more of our deductions back. Because my vehicle weighs over 6,000 pounds, the experts said that's a write-off also. We were able to write off almost another 6 figures because of the experts. Right. Then we took that money, paid off tons of our credit card debt. Our credit score shot up almost into the 800 club. And then our credit cards, we were saving about $1,000 a month, probably about $960 a month. And then because our credit score jumped, we not only refinanced our home to 2.25%, we also refinanced our rental properties also and got back an additional $900 in cash flow. But wait, there's more, because then the company started paying me $30 a day, which was another $900 a month, which was competing with the $250,000 property. So I paid the membership fee, which is only $100 or so, compared to my property, would cost me $200,000, and they were making about the same income. And then we started a private reserve account. Now, Sean, recently, because the private reserve account makes us our own bank, we took out $28,000 from the private reserve account to buy another real estate venture. And we also was able to get some land in the path of growth. So yes, we have taken advantage of every part of this deal, and the experts do 90% of the heavy lifting. We literally have been sitting on our couch and get a text message or email saying, hey, your property just went up by 20%. What do you want to do with that extra equity? While watching TV.
Wow.
So I've never seen anything like this deal, and I will never stop thanking you for that phone call. So Rich, thank you for calling Sean. Sean, thank you for calling me and my family. Appreciate you.
Oh man, pleasure's all
What's
mine.
that,
Now here's the thing though. This was 2 years ago we talking about. So some of you might be thinking, well, is it too late for me? Well, a young lady reached out to me 2 months ago and said, I want to do what you guys are doing. And Miss Kim, our newest baby sister, we can't get rid of each other. Can you share with everybody what MWR has done for you?
Yes. Can everybody hear me?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So great presentation, Sean. Great testimonies from everyone. Since being with MWR, I've gotten a pay raise of $200 a month. So now I'm able to kind of pay down some bills. They saved me $377 within the 24 months on my internet bill, $30 off my dish bill, $15 off my landline. And I just looked at my credit score, Sean. It did go up 29 points. So
now you shared something with me earlier about student loan debt. Can you share that with everybody?
So my daughter is in college now, and we had gotten a bill for $3,000, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do with this? So we went to her financial aid. They said, listen, you can apply for a Parent Plus loan, and if you don't get it, we'll automatically give you $2,000. And I was like, okay, that works, because then all we have to do is pay $1,000. And I was telling her, well, don't worry, we're gonna get to $2,000, because my credit wasn't good, not knowing that the experts were really in the background working it out. Went home, I said, I'm gonna apply for the Parent Plus, and we're just gonna go with the 2,000. I hit the submit button, and I got the loan. $6,000, like, oh my goodness. Not realize that the experts are they are actually working on our behalf. We literally don't have to do anything but upload. That's all we do.
Wow. Man, I love y'all, man. And so I appreciate those. Hey, everybody in the chat, just add a lot of fire to the chat for my family. Hey, appreciate you guys. And I'm going to share with these guys how we make money.
Nice.